Hezbollah, formerly known as the Islamic Resistance in Lebanon, is a multifaceted organization that operates as both a political party and a paramilitary force. Its evolution, influence, and activities are deeply intertwined with the socio-political landscape of Lebanon and the broader Middle East, making it a significant actor in regional geopolitics. Historical context and emergence. Hezbollah emerged in the early 1980s during a period of intense instability in Lebanon, characterized by the Lebanese Civil War, 1975 to 1990, and the Israeli invasion in 1982. The group was founded with substantial backing from Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, which provided ideological, financial, and military support. Hezbollah's founding members were influenced by the revolutionary Shia ideology of Ayatollah Khomeini, the leader of the 1979 Iranian Revolution. This connection established Hezbollah not just as a Lebanese resistance movement, but also as a proxy for Iranian interests in the Arab world, particularly against Israel and Western influence. Ideological framework and objectives. Hezbollah's ideology is rooted in a combination of Shia Islamic principles and a strong anti-Western stance, particularly against the United States and Israel. The group's 1985 manifesto explicitly called for the establishment of an Islamic state in Lebanon, the expulsion of Western powers, and the destruction of Israel. Over time, however, Hezbollah's ideological goals have evolved, influenced by its need to operate within the Lebanese political system and its interactions with other regional actors. While the rhetoric of establishing an Islamic state has softened, its commitment to anti-Zionism and resistance against Israel remains a core tenet. Military capabilities and strategy. Hezbollah's military capabilities have grown significantly since its inception, making it one of the most formidable non-state actors in the region. The group's military wing, the Jihad Council, operates a range of conventional and unconventional forces, including infantry, artillery, anti-aircraft, and anti-ship capabilities, along with a vast arsenal of rockets and missiles. Hezbollah's military strategy is characterized by asymmetrical warfare, which it has employed effectively against Israeli forces. This strategy includes guerrilla tactics, rocket attacks, and psychological warfare, all aimed at compensating for the technological and numerical superiority of its adversaries. The 2006 Lebanon War highlighted Hezbollah's military prowess, where it successfully withstood a month-long Israeli offensive, causing significant casualties and damage on both sides. Since then, Hezbollah has continued to amass weaponry, with estimates suggesting it holds over 100,000 rockets and missiles. This military buildup, facilitated by Iranian and Syrian support, has led many analysts to consider Hezbollah as more powerful than the Lebanese state's own military forces. Political integration and influence. Politically, Hezbollah has undergone a significant transformation since the 1990s. Initially focused on armed resistance, the group began participating in Lebanese politics as part of a broader strategy to gain legitimacy and influence within the state. This process, often referred to as the Lebanonization of Hezbollah, saw the group integrate into the Lebanese political system, forming alliances, contesting elections, and eventually joining the government. Hezbollah's political wing, the Loyalty to the Resistance Bloc, holds a significant number of seats in the Lebanese parliament and has been part of several coalition governments. Hezbollah's political influence is rooted in its ability to provide social services, education, and healthcare to Lebanon's Shia population, filling gaps left by the state. This has cemented its position as the dominant political force within the Shia community, giving it a dual role as both a state actor and a non-state military force. Regional and international dynamics. Hezbollah's role extends far beyond Lebanon's borders, functioning as a key player in the Iran-led axis of resistance that includes Syria and various Shia militias across the Middle East. The group's involvement in the Syrian Civil War, fighting alongside Bashar al-Assad's regime, has further entrenched its position as a regional actor. This intervention has, however, come at a cost, both in terms of casualties and the group's standing among Sunni Arabs, who view Hezbollah's actions as part of a broader sectarian conflict. Internationally, Hezbollah's activities have led to its designation as a terrorist organization by several countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, and the European Union. This designation stems from its involvement in various terrorist attacks, its role in the 1983 Beirut barracks bombing, and its continued threats against Israel. Despite this, Hezbollah maintains strong relationships with state actors like Iran and Syria, who provide it with financial and military support. Economic and social dimensions. Hezbollah's financial model is complex, relying on a mix of state sponsorship, primarily from Iran, private donations, and illicit activities such as drug trafficking and money laundering. The group's extensive social services network in Lebanon, which includes schools, hospitals, and welfare programs, not only garners popular support, but also strengthens its influence over the Lebanese Shia community. This social infrastructure is crucial to Hezbollah's strategy, as it reinforces the organization's image as a protector and provider, further legitimizing its political and military activities. Challenges and future prospects. Hezbollah faces several challenges moving forward. Domestically, Lebanon's ongoing economic crisis and the aftermath of the 2020 Beirut explosion have put significant pressure on all political actors, including Hezbollah. The group's involvement in Syria has also strained its resources and complicated its position within Lebanon, where it is increasingly seen as a state within a state, operating with relative autonomy and undermining national sovereignty. Regionally, Hezbollah's close ties to Iran have made it a target in the broader geopolitical struggle between Iran and its adversaries, particularly Israel and Saudi Arabia. The possibility of a broader conflict involving Hezbollah, Iran, and Israel remains a significant concern, with potential implications for the stability of Lebanon and the wider Middle East. In conclusion, Hezbollah is a complex and multidimensional organization that has evolved from a purely militant group into a powerful political and military force with significant regional influence. Its ability to navigate the intricate dynamics of Lebanese politics, maintain its military strength, and manage its alliances with regional powers like Iran and Syria will determine its future role in the Middle East. However, the pressures of internal Lebanese challenges, international sanctions, and potential conflicts pose significant risks to its continued dominance.